Okay, so some people downplay Vamp, but in my opinion, I think Vamp is like one of the good races that you can acquire in game. And if you want to achieve this race, all you really gotta do is look for a Bloodthorn, which is like it has a purple stem and it's basically a flower. It's a red flower, and you can find that in the Royal Wood area, which is like Alana, Orisfall, and probably in the Deep Forest. They spawn. And also they also spawn at the Vampire Cave, so you can check there. So at the Vampire Cave, they will spawn in these parts, or in the Royal Wood area, they will spawn like on trees sometimes or on the ground. Okay, so I recommend if you are trying to get a vampire, first get a Nightstone, alright? Because without the Nightstone, the sun will literally eat away at your health and your ass is grass. Like, you're gonna be done up. So before you pick up that Bloodthorn, or before you even think about getting a vampire, or becoming a vampire, get a Nightstone first. It's like, it's safe, you know? So when you become a badass super blood sucking demon, you're gonna get 2 skills and some perks, right? You're gonna get the ability to feed on people. You're gonna get insane knockback, right? And you're gonna get super speed. If you don't have mana, and if you become a vampire, it automatically gives you mana, and it automatically gives you chaotic. On top of that, you're gonna get regen. So when you become an elder vampire, you get super regeneration, so your regen is much faster than what it was. You take less fire damage, you get faster feeding, and I think you get more knockback, and you become way more faster than you was before. Like, becoming an elder vampire is like a super saiyan buff, you know? It takes what you had from your regular vampire state, and it adds a little bit more, and it buffs like that. It gives you some buffs, you know. A lot of people downplay vampires, but vampires are really good in my opinion. They're really hard to kill if you do not have an opalent chat. When I first became a vampire, I was worried of the fact that I was gonna run into multiple opal enchant users. But in my case, I did not run into any of them. You know, I haven't run into one yet, but I know in the future I will. But usually when you see people in game, they have a fire enchant, a sapphire enchant, or emerald enchant. I barely see people with an opal enchant. You know, so don't worry about that too much. I feel like people don't really go for an opal enchant. It's because Raguza nerfed the spawn of a Bloodthorn. Finding a Bloodthorn is hard now. Like, it was really it was hard for me, because like I was looking and it took me like about 2 weeks just to find one flower. I think he made it rarer, so that's why you don't see people with opal enchants. But you shouldn't worry about that fact. Being a vamp is really good. It helps a lot during combat, but I recommend that if you want to become a vampire, do it with a build, you know? Don't become a vamp just to become a vamp. Actually, become a vamp with a race. Like perfect your build if you're going for a vampire, because that would just be a waste of a Bloodthorn if you don't have a build for the vampire, you know? Okay, so one thing that you guys want to keep in mind is that fire is really dangerous for a vampire. When you're a regular vampire, you taking the same amount of fire damage, but when you become an elder vampire, you take less amount of fire damage because of the high speed regen you have. But what I'm trying to say is that if you get knocked and if you on fire, that's an instant death. And fire does 2 times as damage because vampires are weak to fire, just like how vampires are weak to opal enchants. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. They are weak to fire, and they also are weak to cold. You get no cold resistance when you're a vampire. I thought you did, but you don't. So I just want to put that out there. Okay, so if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna make more of these race explains. Like, the reason why I'm not doing a showcase of these races, it's because I don't have all the races, and like, if I want to make a video, it's gonna delay my time, you know, because I have to look for someone that has the race, then set all this up, and that would just be so much work on my part. So that's why I'm explaining these races to you. It's the same thing, you know, but I'm just explaining it. I might just put pictures here and there, but other than that, that's really it. So I'm thinking, like, after this, I'll after finish up my race explain series, and after I finish up my showcase series, I'm probably gonna do top 10 stuff, and then I'm gonna just probably quit the game until it gets updated, because like right now there's nothing to do in game, you know. It's just constant grinding and leveling up, and once you hit your end game, you just kill people. But you know, I'm gonna make a video about that. I just have a lot of stuff coming to you guys, and that's really about it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notifications button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.